3 wide. Here comes Lacey, and Michigan's interior line had an equipment problem. He didn't need assistance. Passing down, coming up here for A.J. McCarron early. Snaps it off toward Lacey, and it's incomplete. McCarron under pressure. This is a huge defensive series to open this game for the Wolves. In the next play, he threw a touchdown after a fake field goal. Lacey, the running back, and a much better reason
for Michigan. That was a big first down from Alabama. A little bit more what they're accustomed to.
Kelly Johnson is now the H-back on the field. They continue to run Lacey, and he extends for the first down near midfield. Bama folks have been waiting to see. T.J. Yeldon. Play fake to him. McCarron on the roll, throws complete. His third position as a starter of that offensive line. McCarron again, play action, coming back again, and Bell, and they go right back to the... Now they're trying. Raymond Taylor has had a couple of plays in that secondary. And here is Yeldon, the freshman. Look out to the 15. From Daphne, Alabama, right outside Mobile. Coming to the right side. Patient, picks his way. And he's to the 9. Austin Fowler is the lead back in front of the freshman. Yeldon, middle. Jones blows it open. And he's to the 5-yard line. Picks his way. Stopped short of the goal line. It'll be now is the 9th play of this drive. Going to throw for it. Got it. Touchdown.
And you got to like how aggressive Alabama gets here. Here's the tight end, Michael Williams. Here's the outside linebacker, Jake Ryan, who has him man-to-man. Watch the technique here by Ryan. A little bit of play action. Just the fact he cheated up a little bit gave Williams easy route to get to the corner, but it was really the play call here, catching Ryan off guard when he's anticipating the way Bama had been running the ball, that they'd finish the drive off by running in for the touchdown instead.
Going to throw on first down. Flush from the pocket and throws it away. And 10. Fowler is now the running back behind McCarron. And they'll run the big fella. He breaks the daylight. Out to midfield.
And Brent, Anthony Steen got his equipment fixed because he's pushing people all over the field. The right guard that time opened it up, and what great vision by the big man that time. A little stutter step into the hole and finds a little bit more of the...
Keep Fowler in that I-back spot. May continue to throw on first down. Sideline, got it open. DeAndre White, touchdown.
First and 10, a double move here by White, outside and up. And the corner who has stepped in for Countess, Courtney Avery, the junior, slips.
Bama looking to strike again here in the opening quarter. One-on-one, end zone incomplete, overthrew. And may have suffered a shoulder injury here in the first quarter against Bama after an interception. Fowler, the running back, picks his way. And Eddie Lacy checks in as the Bama running back. Touchdown, Alabama.
Job of blocking the fullback Fowler, the left tackle, the young star Kwanjo pushing people around, and Eddie
Minnesota has won both the Outland and the Remington the same year. And here comes the freshman Yeldon, breaking the tackle, first down, running to daylight, midfield, 40, 35, 30, stumbles. Oh my.
He broke 3 tackles on this play. It's well blocked. Nice hole. There's an arm tackle. There's an arm tackle. There's an arm tackle. This guy is not just fast. He's going to run through those arm tackles. This guy as you'll ever talk to. What a great guy.
first down and nothing to do with D. Hart. His
offense they already had, learned the terminology, but with a new offensive coordinator, same type of execution for Bama's offense.
Amari Cooper's down to the left. A.J. with a quick glimpse. Now looking downfield in that direction, going to keep it. Going to take it out of bounds.
Hard hit. There are going to be some violent collisions.
T.J. Yeldon checks back in. He's a good receiver. Here he comes. Screen pass down the sideline. Got an alley. And he's to the 8. Replaced Jim McElwain, who's now the head coach at Colorado State. In the red zone now for McCarron. And here's the handoff and the freshman to the 5-yard line. So the
Alabama here. Second down and goal at the 5. 3 receivers. Shotgun for McCarron.
Lob one-on-one and incomplete.
Play with such command now.
Eddie Lacy, the power back, checks in for this 3rd and goal. McCarron in trouble, has to throw away. Smart national championship. D. Hart, incidentally, is the running back here with 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, and McCarron back to throw it. Dropped. Let's go down now to
2012 Alabama team. I definitely feel good and proud to be an alumni.
Greg, Mark Sanchez couldn't do it. Tim Tebow couldn't do it. You threw the first touchdown pass for the Jets in the preseason on Thursday night. So does this first taste of the NFL describe what it's been like so far in this preseason?
Well, it's been a blast. It's been a blast. I mean, we've really had a good time. You know, obviously we have a great team, a great group of guys around me. We've really just
yards until they get touched by a Michigan defender. That offensive line that we thought would assert themselves definitely has.
Lacy back in and hit for a loss.
Team captain this year and a leader.
2nd down and 11. Lacy, not much doing there. It's going to be 3rd and long, and that was Brennan. Great draw play. Lacy upended at the 35-yard line by Kovacs again, but close. A little beating down the road.
That would be, in a perfect world, objectively speaking, be fun to see Matt Barkley against an Alabama defense.
Wouldn't that be something? And after that first down, he comes right back with another.
Down on that draw, and now they're in hurry up, and they're thinking about trying to get 3 more points on the board.
Here's McCarron, pockets clean, snaps it off. They stop the clock back to
here, but now he just looks like a guy who he's seeing everything.
Steps out to the left. Lacy, they're going to have to get a timeout quickly, or he's going to run the clock out. Fumble! Michigan had, I believe, going to send game day.
Where am I going to send game day, huh? 2 great choices there with the Missouri first SEC game and A&M's first SEC game.
Bama with a completion, and Norwood breaks away and turns it into a huge gain. What a great run.
From finished in this game, up 31-7. First possession of the 2nd half. Play action pass going right after the safety. Thomas Gordon, who's out there one-on-one with Kevin Norwood. Kevin Norwood does not get enough credit. This is a guy who stepped up in the national championship game, made some big catches. Look at that stiff arm there against a linebacker, Desmond J. McCarron.
So they've got a 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. There's a handoff to Yeldon, the freshman, and he crosses midfield. Well, Herbie, let's see. We get it right here on ABC. Right. So there we are. Florida, Texas A&M, 3:30 Eastern on ESPN. Here's Yeldon, the freshman. He was spectacular in the first half. As did Barrett Jones, who's snapping the ball. Anthony Steen, Fluker, and Quanjo are the tackles on this line. Oh, McCarron sacked for the first time, and it was big.
To get pressure. Will Campbell has dropped 30 pounds this year. He fights through a double team, able to get around the Alabama offensive line. And I tell you, Brent, he's playing lower, and he's much, much faster. He needs to make more plays like that for this.
And that's a 16-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd and 26. Play action. McCarron steps away. Slides down to midfield, and let's check in with
in Atlanta. In my opinion, Clemson gets out of there with a win. That would be big.
3rd and 22 for Bama. Here comes the blitz. Snaps it off complete, breaking the tackle, and that's Amari Cooper, who has 81 yards rushing, is behind A.J. McCarron. Looking for a 100-yard game in his first appearance. Burst to the 40-yard line.
His backs are 5, 6, 7 yards downfield before they got to worry about a Michigan defender.
Yeldon needs 6 more yards for 100. Get battling for it. Meanwhile, Yeldon picked up 70, now has 101. He's out of the game. Lacy is the running back. Just short of that first down. They give to Lacy, who has stopped the 3rd down and 2. Hart, play action. McCarron rolls to the left and incomplete. Rowe all down. TJ Yeldon, the freshman, over 100 yards. Trying to get to the outside. And he's to the 32-yard line. 8 Eastern, Monday night. Here's Fowler. That'll be on ESPN. 2nd down. Fowler bangs for the first down. Stays in bounds. And makes his wood.
Here's number 4 right here.
He checks in as the I-back behind Fowler. Fowler will lead the way now. And they're getting the corner on the Wolverine deep. Steen, Jones, Warmack, and Quanjo. Your offensive line from right to left for the Tide. And Hart for another first down. They're rushing here, Herbie, behind this offensive line, which coming into the season was rated #1 in the country. And they have shown nothing here tonight for anybody.
No.
Ever claim that.
No.
Still a lot of games ahead of them ahead, but they sure look good here tonight. McCarron firing. Williams couldn't hold on. He's 10. DeAndrew White, who caught a long touchdown, is down to the quarterback's right. Steps up, comes back. Jones overthrowing.
Turner stepped in front of him. It's a new rule this year, but it's an arm's length in front of the returner.
And it is very penal. It is 15 yards. It's still mistaken judgment in our opinion, Heather. He was already alongside him. Christian Jones actually moved up on that punt. There's the completion and underneath, and that's Johnson, one of the H-backs, making his first. The Ducks.
I think they got a little old school going tonight.
Here's Fowler banging, crushing that defensive line for Saban's secondary. And what they face tonight against a running and throwing quarterback in Denard Robinson. And Fowler, what a hammer, bringing him against a tired
style of offense where they just get you and they push you backwards. That's what Alabama does.
Fowler. Saban just goes to the end zone. Incomplete. And his penalty, that was. Here comes Fowler. Battling toward the end zone. Just short of.
Good recruiting classes. This would have been a much better game 2 or 3 years down the road.
Yeldon for his first touchdown.
The young man comes in for a chance to get that first touchdown, and the Michigan defense is just.
They give guided tours around, and we saw folks from Alabama and Michigan enjoying it a couple of days ago. Philip Ely. Great to have you all back with us. And of course, next week NASCAR is on Saturday night, so we'll have a Saturday afternoon game down at Kyle Field College Station. And that will be the SEC.
430 yards of offense. Tonight, they have 430 yards of offense. It's been a balanced attack, and Doug Nussmeier and his offensive staff needs to be very proud. Here, his first throw off the hands of Smith. There's the SEC chant.
I knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming. I thought we might hear that. Nick Foles was playing. See if he can get off to a better start than Washington State and Mike Leach. That was a tough one.
So Ely hands the ball off.